What is up, Transformer fans and geeks? This is Zagatron with another figure review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Inferno. And Inferno here is part of the second wave of Kingdom figures. So let's take a closer look at the box here. And right up front we see Inferno there in packaging. We have a nice image of Inferno in his fire truck vehicle mode. And there's an awesome looking image of Inferno in his robot mode. And there's the Ark right behind him. And Inferno is a Voyager class, and he is the second Voyager in this wave, with Dinobot being the first. And right up top of the box, you see the Autobot logo and Transformers War for Cybertron. And on the other side of the box, we have this awesome looking Kingdom artwork. Let's go to the back of the box. We have images of Inferno in his robot and vehicle mode, and he transforms in 17 steps. So that is it for the packaging. So let's free Inferno from packaging and let's check him out. And here is Inferno out of packaging. And if this guy looks a little familiar, it's because he is a slight remold, redeco, repaint of Earthrise Grapple. So let's take a closer look at the figure, and let's take a look at that nice looking head sculpt there. All the fire truck details there in the front. Autobot logo there. A lot of nice molded in detail. Figure looks great. The only problem with this figure is the same thing that Grapple had. It's all the gaps here, gaps in between his legs there. I mean, these aren't a big deal, but this right here, I mean, I know there is an upgrade kit for Grapple. I'm sure there's going to be an upgrade kit for this guy, even though this guy's new and all that. So yeah, and so let's get into some articulation because of this. Because of all this this part here, the transformation, the head is a bit hard to get to move, but yeah, we do have some head articulation there, and we have some shoulder rotation, got bicep swivel, we have an elbow bend, we don't have any hand articulation. We do have some waist rotation. We have the leg kicks. We have thigh swivel. We have a knee bend, and we have some ankle tiltage there. So that's it, and let's get into the accessories. He does come with his hose hand here, where you could just merely push the hand inwards, and you have that port there. We just plug this guy in like that, and he's got his hose hand there, and he does also come with this other, got a nozzle, but it works as a turret of some sort. It goes right here on the side of his head, so it gives him some extra ammo. And he does come with his rifle here, which is in molded plastic, and it is the same rifle that comes with Grapple. And let's put this in his other hand. And lastly but not leastly, we have the famous collector card, and yes, another Ark. This is number 5. Like I said, I was army building arcs. And here we go. This is number 5. Back of the card, and there it goes. And for one quick comparison, here he is with Earthrise Grapple. And as you can see, there are a lot of similarities with these guys, which is, you know, they are pretty much the same figure other than, you know, different head sculpts. And this guy's got these molded side pieces here, but the transformation is the same with these two guys, and just with some slight differences, but these guys are pretty much the same. All right, so now let's get Grapple out of the way and let's transform Inferno. All right, to begin transformation, let's first remove this cannon here from the side. Let's remove his rifle, and let's remove his hose hand. All right, so that can stay there. I'm gonna flip this hand in, and then we're going to rotate these arms once and twice. And we're gonna come back here, and in these two panels here, we're just gonna flip them in. They have some tabs in on the side, so we're just gonna tab them in right there and right there. All right, so we're gonna come down to the legs, and then we're just going to detach and then fold in like that. All right, to the other side, the same thing. We're going to detach, and then we're just gonna fold in like that. So now we have the back portion of the truck all done. So now we're going to come up to the head, and then we're going to detach this. This is all hinged, so then we're going to detach everything and pull everything out. And so we're going to flip in Inferno's head. That hides it. And so all this accordion pieces, we're just gonna pull out. And so this, I'm going to pull up the ladder. And so everything, there's these two ports right here. They're just gonna tab in right to the back portion of the trailer. And so let's raise this ladder up. All right, so now let's continue on with the arms. The arms, we're gonna flip them down like that. And so we're going to untab them from the side. And so then these pieces are just gonna go into that hole right there. Same thing with the other arm. Make sure we untab. We're gonna make sure everything falls flush. And so these the two arms are just gonna tab in like that. And so then we're just going to fold the truck, front part of the truck. And so there's these two tabs, and they're just gonna go into those ports right there underneath the arms. I'll make sure they fall in there. All right, and so there we've got Inferno in his nice looking fire truck alt mode. And for the finishing touch, I'm gonna plug in the hose here to the top of the ladder. And now we have that. We can raise the ladder, we can pull it. We could also move the ladder 360 degrees, which that's very, very nice. And he does roll quite nicely too. Very cool. And for storage in vehicle mode, we've got his hose hand, and there's a slot right there, and there is a notch right there on the side of the ladder. We could just plug it right in, right there. Same as grapple. And for his rifle, you could just plug it here, the back on either side for storage. And it stores there quite nicely. There we go. And for comparison, here he is with grapple in both vehicle modes. As you can see the similarities, whereas these guys are pretty much the same thing, other, you know, slight redeco, recolor. But they're side by side, they're pretty much the same. Very cool. And for my final verdict on this figure, I like him a lot. He is a nice G1 looking Inferno. He looks great in both modes. The transformation is simplistic yet fun. And yeah, he's a great looking figure, and I highly recommend him. I picked this guy up at Amazon, and he is available right now wherever Transformers are sold. So that's it for this review. Please make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment, make sure to share. And this was the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Inferno video review. Thank you for watching.